Hotel 600 North Mont, 600 North Mont,
Checks and balances are an important element of a democratic society. That's why Copwatch groups have formed, to keep police accountable for their actions. Copwatching means stopping whenever you see police interacting with someone in public, observing the interaction, and, if possible, recording.
Oftentimes people will they'll say, well, I don't know that person, I don't know what happened, oh, they must have done something wrong, or whatever, and all kinds of horrible things happen in isolation, but they also happen in front of a lot of people, but people are just ignoring it.
Many examples in the news prove that copwatching is effective. 22-year-old Oscar Grant was shot on the Oakland BART by a police officer. The San Francisco Chronicle notes that videos of the incident could play a critical role in the investigation. Sometimes videotaped accounts are the only defense for victims of police abuse. The key to Copwatch is simple: stop, watch, and record. These rights are guaranteed by our freedom of assembly. On public property, police don't have a reasonable expectation of privacy. When copwatching, get close enough to see, but keep a reasonable distance so that you are not perceived to be interfering. Retrieve recording devices slowly and do not come up behind officers. Otherwise, you may be perceived as a threat. It can be helpful to repeat the events to yourself and write down what you saw as soon as possible if you do not have a recording device available. Make your presence known. The Fifth Amendment protects citizens from having to talk to police officers. If you feel compelled to speak, you can say, "I am only observing." Officers have a legal obligation to give their name or badge number, but you do not have to give an officer your name. Get it to a safe place and preserve it. If possible, talk to other witnesses and get contact information from the victim in case you can use your footage in court. You can also bring footage to groups like Redwood Copwatch, the American Civil Liberties Union, or the Civil Liberties Defense Center. They can review the footage and strategize the best plan of action.
The more of us that are copwatching, the more they don't know when any member of the community is going to care and stop and watch.
Copwatch. Stop, watch, record.